everybody. Welcome to our annual Hometown Hero Award ceremony. I'm First Selectman Wendy Maxudis, and happy to be your MC this evening. First up, I'd like to introduce the members of the board that are here and who will be helping with this ceremony. We have Amber Abuel, Sean Ascom, Heather Getz, and Eric Wellman. I'd also like to thank our town staff, Tom Fitzgerald and Josh Marcus. Is Josh out here? He's not. He's hiding in his office. Maria Capriola and everybody else on the town staff that made tonight happen. I see John Hampton, Representative Hampton's here tonight, and many people from our boards and commissions. So welcome and thank you all for coming. And to thank you to Mark Ornstein from Simsbury Community Media for filming tonight. So you guys will be on TV forever. Okay, so I'd like to read off the names of the people that we're honoring tonight. We have Margaret Kennedy, Marianne O'Neill, Jerry Wetchin, and Jay Willerup. You'll learn more about each of them in a few minutes, but each has contributed to making Simsbury a better place for all of us. Whether it's being a selfless member of their church community, delivering books to homebound residents, supporting our sports and rec programs, or restoring a treasured landmark, all will now hold a place in our town's history. We're here tonight because Governor Bill O'Neill initiated this program back in 1986. It was designed as a way for any municipality to award and name members of their community as a hometown hero, to thank them for a deed or service that has made their community a better place to live. Peggy Shanks, our first selectwoman at the time, brought this program to the town of Simsbury, and it was adopted by the Board of Selectmen on November 13th, 1986. We owe a thank you to Peggy and to all the first select men and women since then who have continued this program. Here's how it works. We have a hometown hero committee made up of members of the Board of Selectmen, and it includes a business leader, a member of the Historical Society, a former hometown hero, and a veteran. Their names are in your program. There's an application process that's open to the public with criteria for them to tell us why they nominated this person. The committee decides and votes on who will receive the awards. Next time you're in Town Hall, check out the Hometown Hero plaques that's displayed just past the town clerk's office. Each of our new recipients will have their names there, and you can see the past winners, providing everyone a place in our town's history. There are a few criteria checks, but my favorite is the following. A person who has demonstrated selfless and altruistic behavior which contributes significantly to the betterment of our town. I did look up hero in the dictionary and pulled out this piece to go with that. It's a person of humility, not seeking reward or recognition for what they do. That is a true hero. So with that, let's get down to it and introduce all of you to our hometown heroes. First up, we're going to start with Eric Wellman, who will introduce Margaret Kennedy.
Hi, everybody. This really is one of the most wonderful things that we do all year. Because so many people think, oh no, come over here. So many people think that the good things that we enjoy around town just happen, but this ceremony is a testament to that they don't just happen. It is dedicated, hardworking volunteers who do the work that is often thankless. And this is an opportunity to say that very important thank you. Margaret has been an active member of the Simsbury community since she moved to Simsbury nearly 30 years ago. And at 102 years old, she is an inspiration to everyone who knows her. Since 1993, she's been an active volunteer with First Church here in Simsbury. She served on several committees and tutored students at Maria Sanchez School in Hartford. And as part of her work with the Hospitality Committee prior to COVID, she served at the monthly Men's Senior Luncheon. In addition, she also volunteered at the Simsbury Public Library book sale before, again, 2020. And for many years, she helped seniors complete their taxes using her accounting skills at the Senior Center. And it's my pleasure and honor to turn the microphone briefly over to Margaret, who wanted to say a few words.
I just wanted to say that I'm very happy to be here today. I don't know. And this one, okay, I'm happy. And I'm not sure whether I deserve it, but I appreciate it very much. When we moved to Simsbury 29 years ago, I felt this was going to be the right spot for us, and it has proven to be so because I've been happy here for those many years, and thank you all. My God. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Oh, my. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here. Next up, we have double presenters. Amber, Abiel, and Heather Getz will be presenting to Mary Ann as they both work closely with Mary Ann on the Library Board of Trustees. So come on up, Mary Ann.
Thank you. We are here today to introduce Mary Ann O'Donnell as a hometown hero. O'Neill. Sorry. Sorry. The qualifier for that honor is someone who has contributed above and beyond to our community. Mary Ann's bio certainly speaks volumes in that regard, including but not limited to her involvement with St. Mary's Church, her charity and fundraising efforts, and her unwavering dedication to our library. I think it's worth pointing out that Mary Ann's participation in our community is a manifestation of her virtues as a person, the virtues of someone who's caring, committed, and selfless. To name just a few, are things that drive Mary Ann to serve Simsbury. More importantly, those virtues amplify through her participation in our town and positively reverberate through it in ways too numerous to list. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the embodiment of a hometown hero, Mary Ann O'Neill. Thank you very much.
So Mary Ann, as many of you know, has been a volunteer for over almost the whole time that she's lived in Simsbury, for over 50 years. She served for many years on the Simsbury Library Board of Trustees. She was involved in fundraising at Squadron Line School, and the last 12 years she served as the chair for the Library Board of Trustees. She helped oversee the expansion of the library and worked on two strategic plans for the library, which has really helped shape the vision of our library and has helped make it the heart of our community that it is today. But even more than all of Mary Ann's volunteer work is that she is just a gracious and lovely person who genuinely wants to get to know people and develop relationships with people. And that was evidenced by one of the very first Library Board of Trustee meetings that I went to, where Mary Ann had a lovely homemade ice cream pie to serve everybody. And it was wonderful. It was just an unexpected delight to show up to a board and commission meeting and have somebody bring such a personal touch. And then, not to be outdone, Mary Ann was also legendary for hosting Library Board of Trustee dinner parties in her home once a year, which was another wonderful event. She was a gracious hostess, and it was just, again, a lovely time to get to know each other as just people and connect, and it was wonderful. And it's just such a generosity of spirit that is such a great addition to our community. And I know Heather and I both enjoyed those events, and it was truly wonderful. So thank you, Mary Ann. You truly are a hometown hero.
Go ahead.
I'm overwhelmed and so happy with this honor. I just really, can't say enough. We've lived in Simsbury for 52 years. And from our point of view, it's the best place in Simsbury, in Connecticut, or the U.S. to live and to raise a family. I'm just so happy with the ongoing commitment of the town and its residents to support the library, as it is really the welcoming, inclusive community gathering place. The library, which is very special to me, wouldn't be the same without the other trustees, without the Friends of the Simsbury Library, their wonderful staff, especially Lisa Kareem, and really all the residents. So thank you again for honoring me like this. I really appreciate it. And thank you to my family, my husband, and my friends. Thank you.
And you get one of these too.
Oh my! Congratulations!
Okay, next up we have Sean Askham and Jerry Wetchen. Sean's coming up. Jerry, come on up.
You got it? Thanks, Wendy. Good to see you, buddy. All right, so Jerry's history of volunteerism and altruism began when he moved to Simsbury in 1978. He served on the Simsbury Youth Hockey Board of Directors, was a coach for the Simsbury Little League for over 20 years, and as we all know, golfing is one of Jerry's many passions. He has held every leadership position with the Simsbury Farm Golf Men's Club at one time or another from 2003 to 2010. Jerry was crucial in creating the T-Sign sponsorship program, which provides funds for golf course items. For the past 11 years, he has also served on various committees for the Culture Parks and Recreation Commission. Jerry's financial background was an asset for the commission to manage finances and navigate budget challenges and argue with me. Finally, Jerry spearheaded the efforts to establish the Friends of Simsbury Farms in 2016, which has since generated, get this, over $172,000 in facility improvements at the Simsbury Farm Recreational Complex, including the popular outdoor basketball courts. All kidding aside from the financial debate, Jerry and I have both served on many subcommittees together, and his expertise and advocacy has been a wonderful asset for us in this community, not only for the golf course, but for the entire Simsbury Farms facility. The golf facility is the crown jewel down there in terms of revenue. But that entire facility, Jerry has reminded us time and time again, is why so many of us choose to call Simsbury home. So I, for one, have appreciated and learned so much from Jerry's advocacy and from his passion during the years. So this Hometown Hero Award is certainly very deserved, Jerry.
Thank you. Thanks, Sean. I think recreation is so important to all of our lives, whether it's our children or even us older people who need to move around a little bit more. But that's what attracted me to this town, and it attracts everybody that I know of to this town. And I can't say how many realtors take their first client to Simsbury Farms. But it's just a wonderful town to live in, and I thank you, and I'm humbled so much by this award. Thank you.
You get one of these.
Oh, thank you. I'll give that to the boss.
Okay, I'm up now. A second. So, I'm here to speak to you about our hometown hero, Jay Willerup. That's okay, we're in no hurry. We got a 6 o'clock meeting, we got plenty of time. You want to lean on the table with me? So, Jay was nominated, most importantly, for his work on the board of the Friends of Hugh Blind Tower. Having grown up in Avon, and then moving to Simsbury, Jay and his family were frequent visitors to the tower. On one visit back in 2001, he signed the guest book with the profession architect. That led to Jay's alliance with the board and to his current role as president of the Friends of the Heugline Tower. His dedication to making sure the tower was restored to and maintains its place as a piece of history in the valley is worth noting. As an architect, Jay's interest in restoring buildings back to their original integrity, his ability to gather, support, secure materials and labor have led to many successful restoration and recreation projects at the tower. He was never afraid to be hands-on, from bending copper for light fixtures to climbing up to the cupola to change the light bulb in the beacon. His dedication has led to keeping the tower a place that attracts over 100,000 people each year from 48 states and 44 countries to our community for recreation and cultural events. Jay also serves on the Friends of Connecticut State Parks, an all-volunteer organization that works in partnership with the Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection, DEEP, which is much easier to say. This is another group where Jay provides advocacy and dedication in the preservation and support of Connecticut state parks, forests, and conservation areas through education, advocacy, and public awareness to protect and preserve the great legacy of Connecticut natural resources and historical treasures. One last note is that Jay worked with the team on the Martin Luther King Memorial that is in Hot Meadow in front of our free library. That was a project from the heart that his whole family engaged and participated in. I'd like to thank Tara, Maeve, Maggie, and Taylor for sharing Jay with us and letting us make him a Town of Simsbury hometown hero. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, the phone. You can give these to your wife. I'll give them to her.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I think of a few years ago at my last high school reunion, and someone said, "Where do you live, Jay?" And I said, "Simsbury." And growing up in Avon, she said, "Well, you didn't go far." And I said, "I couldn't be happier. We're in a land of wonderful people, very giving people, and I want to thank you for this honor today. I'm very humbled. Thank you to the committee for choosing me, and thank you for the other applicants and winners today. Thank you."
Okay. So to close, I want to thank all of you for coming out here tonight. It's been an honor for me to act as MC and to introduce all of our friends and their guests and relatives. Please stay after for some refreshments and photo ops with our board members and anybody else you want to take photos of. And you are also invited to attend our regular Board of Selectmen meeting tonight at 6 o'clock in the main meeting room. Thanks for coming.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.